Hey guys, what is up? This is Nugua, and I'm here with another one of those little mod reviews that I've done before in the past. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I was like, why not? I'll do another one. So this one is going to be a little bit different. First and foremost, I wanted to do a spotlight on this outfit in particular, and there's also another one that comes along with it. Probably gonna have issues finding the top, but the pants are right here. And this is Misfortune Sims simsmas gift to everyone, and it was actually a collaboration. I just didn't happen to get the shoes. I kind of missed out on that, but I will be linking everything I talk about today. I will be linking in the description of this video. Actually, no. I'm going to link to a blog post on my website that's going to have everything, because that's going to be a lot of links and it's going to take up a lot of space on YouTube. But everything will be linked in the link that's below. And in the link where you download this outfit, she links to the other creator that she worked with. Again, I didn't download that. I missed that. I didn't realize until I got in game. And just a little note: this sim is the base game sim with like the red mohawk thing. I just gave her a new skin, gave her a little makeover just for fun. Yeah, nothing big. In case you guys were wondering where I got her. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give her a random lifetime aspiration. But this video I wanted to do about custom traits in The Sims 4 that you can find online. Right now they can't be included in get-togethers like club thing, so you can't put them as like requirements for that club. I think Zerbu's working on that. I don't know if he confirmed whether or not yet that it can actually be done. But you know, the traits add some stuff to your games, and I've actually got the like pages for the traits pulled up on the side, so I can give you some more information. Because they actually like make a lot of difference in your game. So first off, I'm going to start with protective. The sim may be bullheaded and often may come off as controlling, but that is far from the case. Tend to overthink small situations and acts out on them immediately, jumping the gun in order to protect loved ones. It's only because they care deeply. This one, they gain mental and social faster. Social and energy decay quicker. There's no default mood. Romantic relationships increase faster. Autonomy, the hot-headed, romantic, and loner traits are active. And then they have their own whims, and they have a special buff, stressing out. While tense, the protective sim has a chance to start stressing out. Being apart worsens over time until the two are reunited. While stressing out, the sim's social need decays a minor 3% faster over time. And they have whims. They want to be romantic with only one sim. They release frustration through working out or cold showers. Tension is likely. Just things like that. And you can make that. I guess it doesn't have its own animation. But she would be a protective sim. She would like to, you know, protect others. And I'm going in order as I have them pulled up in my browser, just because they're easier to keep track of that way. Now we have a special one for the holidays, Scrooge. How can someone possibly hate the holidays? No one really understands why or how, but this sim detests every little thing about the special time of year, and to make matters worse, they are stingy with their money. Greed plagues this sim's life daily, and a lack of friends and happiness is obvious. Maybe something will change this sim's mind this year. So these Sims have no default mood, fun decays slower, and social decays slower because they'd rather be by themselves and they don't like fun in general. Friendships increase slower, mischievous relationships increase faster, and they learn the mischief skill faster. They have their own whims, and they have a special buff, Bah Humbug. While angered, they will receive a small buff that briefly increases the rate of mischievous relationships and mischief skill itself. Hopefully, this is for Christmas in general. Hopefully it can be more relevant over time. And I'm not going to read over everything that it shows on the web page just because I don't want to take too long with this. Rebellious. This one is a personal favorite of mine. I love it. Let's face it, society thinks it can control you, and you won't stand for it. Mischievous and dastard, this Sim's cunning knows no bounds as wild pranks are pulled off with impressive ease. A rebellious Sim tends to laugh at the mayhem they have set in motion and refuse to follow the rules. Many rebels are in their teenage years, but you would be surprised how old some of the greatest rioters are. No default mood, fun and social decay faster, learn comedy and mischief faster. Child social has been increased by 20%. Mischievous relationships increase faster. And the goofball and hot-headed traits are active while the playful emotion is present. So, these are for... No, don't go away. These are for your Sims that love to prank. And I guess it just goes by automatic animation. These are for your Sims that love to prank. It would be great if we could get it incorporated with clubs. That would be awesome. But right now, we don't really have that ability. Alright, now here's one. Hates Sims. Let's be honest, not everyone loves their neighbors in this, and most definitely does not. They despise the existence of other Sims. Being alone, or at least with one trusted friend, is all the Sims need. So this is a lot like the Scrooge. No default mood, but the social decays 60% slower. That's the slowest I've ever seen the social decay. They gain mental faster and social slower. Friendships are decreased by 10%, hot-headed hates children, and loner traits are active. So these are for your Sims that just really don't like people, don't want people, don't need people. Yeah, they just keep them away. Period. This trait is another one that I like. I think it's cute. Sims are social creatures. When it comes to need someone to talk to, there are certain Sims that fly above the rest. Social butterflies rely heavily on contact and won't go a day without speaking to someone, whether it be a friend, lover, or stranger. I have the second version, which makes the mood happy by default. Fun decays slower, social decays faster, so they really need to be around other Sims, and energy decays slower, which is because they enjoy doing stuff and being out and partying. Generally, they learn comedy and charisma faster, but mischief slower because they just want to be friends with everyone. Friendships and romances increase faster by 20 and decay 10% slower, which is good. I don't like how fast relationships decay, and autonomy remains the same. They have their own whims. Just the basic stuff. All the ones that I've shown you thus far were all by Drew Shivers, and they will be linked, like I said before, in the blog post on my website. So now we're going to move on to some more. I only have a few more. Charismatic trait. Charismatic, flirty, and confident. Your Sim will be able to make friends easily and woo their future partners even quicker. They leave a lasting impression, enabling them to stay friends long with everyone they meet. full of confidence, your sim will never be embarrassed. On the contrary, they don't like upsetting anyone, so their ability to learn to be mischievous is reduced. They have, this says that 112 social whims have been added to ensure that your sim seeks company to spread their charm. So it looks like, you know, you're going to be able to make friends quicker, you're going to be able to find romance quicker, and then it's going to add a lot of social interaction to your game. Like, if you want to be social, this is the trait for you. And this is, I can't give you the exact name. The blog is just says The Sims 4, but it's at Vayanabe. Like I said, I'll link to it on my website, so everyone who wants it can get to it. She is also responsible for this trait, Star Wars fans, and that's for all of you who were so pumped about Star Wars coming out this week. I still haven't seen it, but anyways, your sim is all about Star Wars and sci-fi. Throw amazing costume parties, write sci-fi novels, work on your rocket ship, and travel into space. Being so fascinated with the franchise, your sim excels greatly with a rocket science skill and astronaut skill. And this, they will actually move up in the astronaut career faster, which is really cool, and added 24 whims to go along with this trait. So I like that her traits add so many whims. I really, really do. Now let's see. There was. I might be missing one. Oops. Yes, I do believe that there is one that I did not download. So I will save it for a later date. Now this one, isolated. Isolated Sims lack social skills, but their mental skills are outstanding. They have geek, loner, and genius whims. They block the flirty emotion, so like they're just not into it. Relationships increase 10% slower, but decrease at a normal rate. Needs decrease, social slower, fun slower. Needs increase are normal. Skill increases are mental 20% faster and social 30% slower. Also, I just want to say, I don't know how these interact with like the need decay mods. I don't know if they will like clash. So I can send that question out to a few different people. The modder for the decay, for the skill mod, and I can send it out to the trait makers, or I can just test it for myself, but I will have an answer for you guys in one of my next videos, so just look out for that. Now, the rest of the traits are by Pastel Sims. Gonna warn you, they are kind of adult themed, I guess you could say. Some of them would be adult themed, so if you don't want anything to do with it, or you're uncomfortable with that thought, then you can go ahead and leave a like on this video, and thanks for watching. Now on to the other traits. So, and I'm not saying they're like inappropriate, but some people would consider them mature subject matter. So, first off, you have a little trait. A little needs lots of cuddles with their stuffies and their daddy/mommy. If you don't know what that is, look it up, but be careful. But yeah, littles are very playful and need a lot of TLC. Social goes down faster, fun goes down faster. By default, they are playful. The whims include baking, cuddling, hugging, painting, playing with toys, playing video games, etc. Again, mature content. I'm not trying to stir anything. And neither is Pastel Sims. These are just traits that I found really interesting. And I like adding reality to my game. I like adding something different to my game. So along to go with that is a big, non-gender specific title that represents someone who takes on the role of a dominant, but can be a submissive. So this is the big to the little. This is the big that takes care of the little. So a daddy or a mommy to take care of the little. The whims are cooking, cleaning, fixing, purchasing, and social. So, the counterpart to the little trait. So, and now on to the next one by Pastel Sims. Pansexual. Ones who can love sexuality in many forms, like bisexuality, but even more fluid. Pansexual can not only love the traditional male and female genders, but also everything. It does not limit their romantic options, of course. Partially because it can't really, because that's not what pansexuality is. Anyways, don't want to get into that. But the whims are basically all romantic interactions. Default emotion is flirty. Faster skills are charisma, friendships, friendly, and flirty. Yes. So that's the pansexuality trait. I don't know why that's the default animation. And finally, Pastel Sims' last trait, vegan. People who refrain from eating any animal products. It's just a general description for vegan. She doesn't really go into depth on her website or in the description. But here it is. Person who does not eat or use animal products, blah. Whims, gardening. Faster skills, gardening, and herbalism. No default emotions. And as far as I know, they don't get any buffs if they eat something with meat. I don't know if they, prefer tofu dogs over hot dogs. I don't know if that, incorporates into the game or not. But, yeah, there it is. So, I've gone over probably about 10 traits. And, like I said, this is Misfortune Sims holiday outfit. And it comes in different colors, too. It doesn't have to be holiday. But of course it is holiday. Anyways, so yeah. If you like this video, and if you like the information, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, if you're looking for any of these traits below, or if you're looking for any of these traits, I'm screwing up with words today, guys. I'm really sorry. If you're looking for any of these traits, the link to my blog will be below, and I'll have a post with all of these traits and where you can download them and the outfit. And if you're interested in any of the other creators' traits, it's a link to their page, so you can go through all their other stuff. So yeah, like I said, if you please leave a like. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.